We are on the road again, visiting Sri Lanka for the first time. Looking at the map, Sri Lanka looks like a drop having fallen down off India. We are a bit excited, wondering what will meet us after 25 years of warfare, mainly between Buddhist Singaleses, who are the majority, and Tamil Hindis of the Tiger. Norway had an important role in this conflict, negotiating between the two parts. But in 2009, the Singhalese shut down all resistance. The tsunami in 2004 was another catastrophe for the island. First stop after landing in Colombo was a small place in the outskirts of the city, with plenty of delicacies from the ocean. But we are soon on the road again, heading north to a town called Anuradhapura. On the train we pass the time by trying to learn a little about this country and find that it has an old, highly developed culture with a diversity of different religions and legends. We soon become fascinated by the story of one of Buddha's eye teeth, where the legend tells us that this tooth was taken care of in India after the cremation of the Buddha. Approximately 1,000 years later, it was hidden in the hair of a princess and smuggled to Sri Lanka. So we have a goal, finding Buddha's tooth. We checked into a small, picturesque hotel in Anuradhapura, the Hotel Milano. A biking tour to a historic area in the outskirts of Anuradhapura clearly showed us the city's previous greatness and the Buddhists' influences during its 1400 years as Sri Lanka's capital. We also found a number of aqueducts and dams that told us of a highly developed knowledge and technology. Our next stop, Jaffna, is the center of the Tamils in the north of the island. The fighting was extra hard here, and the result very visible, by new housing and ruins side by side. Strong memorials. Many different organizations are supporting the reconstruction of lost homes in the area, and through people we know from Bergen, we got the opportunity to visit a project in a fishing village, directed towards families of fishermen. Hello. Up here in the north, we also take a closer look at the local religion, the Hinduism. And with a little bit of adjustment of our clothing, we have access to the temple. Heading south, we will start hunting for Buddha's tooth. The saying goes that the tooth first came ashore in Trincomalee, so off we go. This is another area that was heavily hit, both by the war and the tsunami. Going through details about finding the route to Buddha's tooth.
Hvor tanna hvil
Luckily, we found a fantastic hotel in today's offer, owned by a Tamil living in exile in Oslo. In the morning, while the tourists are doing their yoga, the fishermen are getting ready for today's catch. And there are strong stories to tell.
This side my going. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, another.
You had to run
Yes.
with children?
My children, 4 children.
We lost everything in the tsunami. Family, homes, friends, tools, the lot. But now they are at it again, trying to build their new life. Leaving the coast, we have to find our way to Kandy, the city where the famous tooth is supposed to be hidden in a temple. Our base camp this time lies in a beautiful green, hilly place outside Kandy. It's time to find the tooth, and we take a bus to town and find the right temple. Another adjustment of clothing, and we are ready to enter the temple, together with lots of other visitors. But alas, we are now told that we could not see the actual tooth, only the hiding place inside a small Buddha sculpture we could gaze at. The goal of the tour was fulfilled, mission completed. We go south to another mountain area, by car to Nanuoya and by train to Haputale. Haputale is situated on a long ridge with a panoramic view. This is mainly a Tamil city, but also other groups and religions are represented. A trip to the outskirts gives us an impression of the importance of the tea plantations in the area. It's not a big town, and most of the activity is centered around the railway station. The market is here, and people meet for a chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good, Sri Lanka, no?
I like people, you like people.
Yes, I like people.
We agree on that.
Yes.
Politics,
No, very bad. Political bush.
money.
No money.
Our trip is coming to an end. 2 more stops, and we'll be leaving Sri Lanka. But a visit to one of the national parks is a must, and we choose Uda Walave. And we go on a safari. Last stop will be at the beach, and we choose Weligama Beach, which is also a great place for surfers. So, time for reflections. Did we get any wiser? Yes, we think we did. We have seen the ruins after 26 years of civil war, but also the reconstructions. Some showed us photos of the tsunami's destructions, but the pictures they carry in their heads and hearts are unavailable. We have met both criticism and acknowledgement of Norway's participation in the peace process. They were all satisfied with peace, but many were also critical of whether anything was achieved at all. Beautiful nature, nice people, and easy to travel around, but also visible religious activity all over the place. At the end, we were reminded of what people can endure, how they can still make a new life in spite of all the difficulties, both man-made and by nature.